Despite harsh criticism and 2 weeks of tough negotiations, the United Nations ultimately came together in agreement for a code of conduct to combat violence against women. Called a historic accord by the Commission on the Status of Women, the declaration seeks to allow women equal rights compared to male counterparts. Some of the key points the accord calls for include comprehensive sex education, sexual and reproductive health services like emergency contraception and abortion, and the criminalization of violent acts against women and gender-related killings. But getting 131 countries to reach a consensus was no easy path. Muslim nations like Iran, Libya, Sudan, and others like Honduras and even the Vatican looked to block the declaration. Perhaps the harshest criticism came from the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. In a statement it said, "This declaration, if ratified, would lead to complete disintegration of society and would certainly be the final step in the intellectual and cultural invasion of Muslim countries, eliminating the moral specificity that helps preserve cohesion of Islamic societies." Notably, Egypt has a checkered history when it comes to violence against women. A 2008 survey by the Egyptian Center for Women's Rights found 83% of Egyptian women have been sexually harassed in their lifetime. Numbers worldwide aren't much more positive. A policy Mike pundit found up to 53% of women around the world are physically abused by an intimate partner. And the story is no different when it comes to the U.S., where a woman is beaten or assaulted every 9 seconds. But the question now is if this code of conduct will actually get put into action. In 2003, the UN tried to pass a similar declaration, but countries couldn't even agree on a draft, and the latest accord is non-binding. Diplomats and rights activists are hoping it carries enough global weight to motivate countries to take action. But a writer for the Christian Science Monitor points out that the Muslim Brotherhood's reaction is a reminder that democracy does not mean it will adopt all UN policies, something that rings true for other countries as well. Just because a country has free elections or is trying to build a more democratic system, its leaders won't necessarily be interested in liberal values more broadly understood. Ultimately, it is up to the individual nations themselves as to how they choose to enforce the declaration. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey, multiple sources, a broader view.